Boom! I said, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, Handsome Jimbo from Memphis. Tell them people, all my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss us. This is it. Listen to Locals Only with Luie on 107.3 The Point. Yeah!
Woo! Get you some of that!
Why are you yelling at me?
What was it?
No more changing stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your television, tell just getting away. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Now I'm on the air with Locals Only. Central Kentucky's local music station. 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie on the air. It's Sunday night. We're here to bring you the best local music around. Episode 173 is now in progress. My name is Luie, and I'm the DJ here to bring you that awesome local music. And we started it off right there with my homie Hippie Head and his band Someday Soon and their song Hunt Your Heart. And Hippie Head, really cool cat. Still trying to get him here on the show. Eventually we're going to do that. It's here we are. It's mid-October. We had a beautiful weekend. The weather was awesome. We actually did have a fallish kind of weekend, which is cool. A lot of times we just go from like summer to winter to winter to summer to summer to winter to winter to summer, and it was cool that we actually had a little bit of fall. Nice day yesterday. As we are in the month of Halloween. We are in October, of course, and I got this little thing here. Somebody's got to try this. I don't know if this is true or not, but I was reading up on some legends of Halloween. Did you know that if you wear your clothes inside out and walk backwards on Halloween night, legend is you will meet a witch? I don't know. I've never tried it. You got to have your clothes inside out and walk backwards. And somewhere else I read you had to do it at midnight, and that you will come face to face with a witch. I don't know if it was like, it's preferably outside the house. Inside the house, it might cause you trouble if you turn around and you're like, oh, witch. And, because, anyway, try it outside. See if it happens. I don't know. That's what legend says. If you want to meet a witch, wear your clothes inside out and walk backwards and on Halloween night. And there we go. That was my word of wisdom, or it's not really wisdom. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about this past Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We had a good, fun night. We had somebody cancel on us. So I want to thank Mr. Austin Matthias for coming through for me and performing that night in that said canceled spot. And Austin is always awesome. Austin is awesome. And we also had Miss Brooke Hall with her return. She always kills it. And we had the debut of the OK, featuring the Alexander brothers from formerly of Ocean City, I believe. I don't know. I didn't ask the situation of Ocean City. I don't know what's going on there. But the OK, Brooke Hall, and Austin Matthias this past Wednesday night. Good time, and we're doing it again this Wednesday night. You know this. We do it every Wednesday night. Who do we have this Wednesday night? I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Mr. Brett Fisher makes his return. Mr. Ethan Coomer makes his return. And we're going to have JV Country show up. And who knows? Sometimes he's got people with him. I don't know. He may have some guests with him. So that'll be this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We start at 8 o'clock. We go to about 10. Come out. Spend hump day evening with us at BBT in downtown E-Town. It is a good time, and you can drink a beverage, hang out with us, or just hang out with us. You don't have to drink a beverage. You can hang out and listen to awesome local original music. All right, it's time for me to get into playing some music. That is what I'm really here for. So, that being said, I'm going to play some JV country. It's actually a live recording he did in the studio with me recently, and with Mr. Dale Donaldson of Lethean joined him in on guitar. The song is It's About Time. It's the alternate version. He's got a very un-FCC sounding version, but I'm FCC here, so they kind of control some of the stuff I'm allowed to say, or I'm allowed to let people say. So it's an alternate version of his song, It's About Time. So we're going to do some JV country featuring Dale Donaldson, It's About Time. Then we're going to go into some Coomers. Coomers featuring Ethan Coomer, who will be playing this Wednesday night at BBT. So let's do Coomers Run. And then we'll do, let's go ahead and do some Lethean. Let's do the brand new Lethean, Silence and Pain. 3 in a row, JV Country, the Coomers, Lethean. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals On with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern.
I see clearly, I see through your lies. It's been a couple days now, it ain't no surprise. Look, you're the one that came in, and you'll be the one to leave. No, you won't get nothing from me. It's time for you to get stepping. It's time, you need to walk away. It's time, yeah, it's about freaking time. Heard you're coming through tonight. You're looking fine, yeah, know just what I like. You can try and keep it classy, but I'll keep my cool. I'm gonna drive real fast now, take you back to school, 'cause it's time for you to get loose. It's time, I'm gonna let it all go. It's time, yeah, it's about freaking time. Get the party started, wanna have fun tonight. Need to lose my mind, yeah, till you're feeling right. You can shake it down real low, and I'll turn it up loud. No matter how you do it, and let's freaking move the crowd, 'cause it's time. What time it is, it's about freaking time.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Lethean and their song Silence and Pain. Before that, we did the Coomers and their song Run, and we started it out with JV Country featuring Dale Donaldson with his song It's About Time. JV Country and Ethan Coomer, the Coomers, will both be playing this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. By the way, locals only Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point, and catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well for the Splatter Tribe Original Music Showcase. Locals only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. I've got a guest coming in here in just a bit. I got Mr. Chris Meredith will be in here with me after the break, but before that, I'm going to give you a little bit more trivia facts. Okay, a bonfire, very fallish, right? We do around here they can do a bonfire any time of the year, but do you know a bonfire came from the Celts, and it was a large outdoor fire that they made from straw and wood, and what they did is they also burnt animal bones to ward off the evil spirits. So they burnt, I think it was cow bones, stuff like that. It was actually a bonfire is what it was called, and through time it changed to bonfire. So a bonfire originally was a bunch of burning bones to scare off evil spirits. I don't know. That was some interesting stuff to me. Anyway, let's take a short break. After the break, Mr. Chris Meredith will be in here.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night locals only showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Welcome back from the break. I got a return guest. He's been in here a few times, at least 2 or 3 times. I don't recall, but he's been in here before. I got Mr. Chris Meredith in here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Luie.
It's good to have you back. What have you been up to? You've been doing some songwriting.
I wrote a whole lot of songs early in January. I wrote like 5 or 6, and I've completed them all but one. I need to tweak a little bit, but I was pretty excited about that. I had a big boom, and then next thing you know, I've written a lot of partial ones since then, but I haven't completed anything.
Yeah, we all do that. You were talking a little bit that it's just something we just kind of casually said. You said you actually got into music because you wanted to sing, correctly?
Right.
Correct?
Right.
So you wanted to be a vocalist. Did you start doing that, or did you start guitar around the same time frame? How did that work when you got into it?
Well, of course, my family always sang, and my dad played guitar, and the sisters especially sang. But we all sang, especially at Christmas and get-togethers and stuff. And I didn't know how to play a guitar instrument at all at first, and so I kind of wanted that experience, and I sort of learned to play and sing at the same time. Some people have told me, that, I can play, but it's difficult singing along with it. And I maybe not the greatest musician in the world, but I learned sort of to play and sing at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it helps to start out doing that, for one thing. It does help, but yeah.
Right.
And people do have issues. I had issues with that at first until I learned to start playing to my singing instead of singing to my playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
You kind of learn how you enunciate things. And
and of course, when you first go out, you get hopefully you'll get. It's always something to learn, but you get these weird things like when you first go out and play. And I used to get distracted by the crowd. I'd be interested. Oh, what do they do? And next thing you know,
yeah, I hear you. That's the one thing you got to block out, because you can see it in everybody. Like sometimes when you're playing, watching the crowd, because you see, like, if somebody gets up and walks off, you'll see everybody kind of look.
Well, I think it's important to engage the crowd and pay attention, but you can lose yourself, or especially me. I can lose myself and wonder what's going on. What are they talking about? What are they doing?
Yeah, no, I get you. So you're going to play a couple new songs tonight. Which one are we going to go into first? Which one?
Eye for Eyes.
Okay, let's talk about this song. Tell me a little bit about it.
Okay, of course I wrote it in January, and I'd actually pilled around with just I like working with different stuff, like the 107.3 3, the point, just different drawings and stuff. And so I'll pill around with that stuff, and I just thought eye for eyes. And I also thought about symbolism and how the eye symbol is on so many different things. And sometimes I think it's a good thing. Sometimes it may be for a not so good thing. And I just said, I thought it would be cool to write a song about I have my eyes, and I also have a yes, which is that's the way it's spelled, A-Y-E, I for eyes. Yeah. And so I have a yes for eyes. You know, I don't care if you're good or bad, I still am for you. You know, of course, hopefully you turn to good. And we're all trying to do that, but you know,
we're all trying to do good, as good as we can, at least.
But you know what I mean. So it's sort of meant that I have eyes for you, and it.
Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Well, I did. But, you know, it's not maybe. I hope
now I got you. Now it is spelled. You are spelling it. You know, it's A-Y-E for and then E-Y-E-S.
Yeah, eye for eyes, and I'm not really messed up in the symbolism per se. It's really it means that I am for you.
Yeah.
I'm for you.
Well, let's do it. Let's go into it right now. This is live in the studio tonight, right here, 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie. This is Chris Meredith. The song is Eye for Eyes. Don't go anywhere. Chris is going to play another one after this, and we're going to do a little bit more talking.
The world gets so complicated, a simple truth is denied. Too much stuff, another mind gets fried. Truth is one to set you free, ain't no compromise. Truth divided is not true, I spy with my little eyes. Eyes for beauty, eyes for goodness sake, eyes to see and eyes that cry, my eyes they all work. And I have eyes for you, I have eyes for me, I have eyes to see the sight of what may come to be. So indifferent and must get off the fence. Use uncommon reasoning with good intelligence. All people are imperfect, yet this makes perfect sense. Put your trust in the one who saves and not in government. I have eyes for life, and I have eyes beauty, ask for goodness sake. Eyes to see and eyes that cry, my eyes they all work. And I have eyes for you, I have eyes for me. I have eyes to see the sight of what may come to be. If an eye can see right, inside a light is found, a light to brighten up the sight of a soul that is sound. Ooh, 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 Religions have their sacraments, a coin has two sides. Laws made upon immortal ground are costing children's lives. I pray to have ears to hear, I pray for eyes to see. Do you pray much for yourself? I hope you pray for me. Ask for beauty, ask for goodness sake. Eyes to see and eyes that cry, my eyes they all work. And I have eyes for you, I have eyes for me. I have eyes to see the sight of what may come to be.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Chris Meredith with his song Eye for Eyes, just performed live here tonight on 107.3 The Point. And still got Chris in the studio here. And you said you started out the year, you did a lot of writing in January.
Right.
And then you kind of tapered off or whatnot.
Right.
Did you, when you started to write, did you zoom through these songs and finish them, or you been working on them for a lot of the year? Or?
Well, most of them really came pretty quickly, and sometimes they do that. Sometimes you struggle with songs for a long time. Like I remember I told you that E.T. Yachimvara, basically, I've done it before. It part of it came really quick, and then it took me months and months and months and months to finally finish it off. And actually, one of the songs that I wrote this time, it's pretty much finished off, but it's kind of long, and I put more instrumental in it, and I'm not exactly sure where I want it yet. But a lot of them came actually fairly quickly.
What is your writing space when you want to get down? You want to write a song? Do you got like you got a certain room? Do you got like a certain time of the day? Do you got, you know what I mean?
I don't have a certain time of day, and I don't necessarily have a certain room. Although since I've moved here to town, I do kind of do most of my writing in. I got a little space. It's not my art studio, but it's a space that I kind of pill around and play and write in.
Yeah, and that's something too we haven't touched on yet. You also do art as well. We've touched on that in the past.
Yes, by the way, I was just I was just yesterday at the Glendale Crossing
Awesome.
Festival.
Yeah. How did that go? Is that pretty cool?
It was good. It was interesting, and it was good. It started off cold, and I was freezing, but then the weather got beautiful, and it was an interesting and big crowd, and it was a good day.
Yeah, I heard it was a pretty good turnout.
Yeah,
and the weather did get awesome.
Well, that's the first time I'd ever been, so I thought it was a pretty good turnout.
Yeah. So you're still doing the art though, right? I mean,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What are you still primarily doing like the piano thing and
well,
I mean, if people don't know what we're talking about, go ahead and describe what we're talking about. Just in case.
Stuff you'd have to look up old interviews, I guess. But no, I do piano art, and I'm sort of primarily doing that, but not entirely. Actually, I've recently produced some of I got some print work from some of my pen and ink drawings and stuff that I've done in the past, and I've actually been selling some of those. And recently I drew a wall mural of a dinosaur on the wall for some people.
That's
painted
cool. That's cool. Yeah.
And I'm working on Culpepper Express idea for a T-shirt.
Are you? That's cool. That's cool.
I do different things.
Yeah, I mean, and you actually did a children's book, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, have you ever wrote a song or came up with a title that you could put with a work of art and with a song?
Ooh, let me think about that. Well, work of art and a song. Yes, actually, the Eye for Eyes. Yes.
Okay, so you actually got a piece of art done, or you're working on it?
I got several that I could put with it, which would be
I got you. Yeah,
the way they used to produce the 45s, and you have the sleeve and you put it in.
Yeah. That's what.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Actually, that'd be cool. We're gonna go into another song. What are we going into right here?
Loco in Cabeza.
That's I don't know, man, but that song title sounds crazy. No.
It is kind of crazy.
So let's talk about this song.
Well, that song, I'd thought of ideas a long time ago, but I never really started writing. And then when I started writing about it, it all started coming together. But one night I was up and I couldn't sleep, and it started popping in my head. Also, I was visiting Chris Buchanan one time and helping him out with something, and he had a fire in his house, he said he wanted to test some of his mics and stuff, and so I was sitting at home beside a fire, I was just started out. I was like, hold it, I'm going to use that.
Yeah, I got you.
So then I sat down and I started writing it, and also, like we all have days of going crazy, and good days, bad days, going to have mad days. Yeah, and sometimes, people just drive me nuts by what they say.
I hear you. I understand.
So it just kind of
That's the world we live in today.
So
man.
it all came together, that way.
Everybody's driving somebody else crazy.
I thought at first about calling it Crazy Enough, because every time it mentions it in the verses, there's enough.
Yeah.
And then I thought, no, I really wanted to call it Loco in Cabeza, and so I finished off the end of each one, or the end of the choruses with Loco in Cabeza.
Yeah.
So that's,
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming in, Chris. And, man, it went pretty quick. Got 2 songs in here. Got 2 segments in. So,
wow.
And you can find out more about Chris on Facebook, of course.
Yes.
Chris Meredith. Do you have any other?
Christopher Meredith. Yeah, it's Christopher-Meredith.com. It's that www.
Yes.
Find me on Facebook, too, I guess.
And you can find out pretty much.
Or you can find my image on Facebook. I ain't there.
I hear you. Well, let's go into it. This is, one more time, it's
Loco in Cabeza.
You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Local Zone with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Don't go anywhere.
Sit at home beside a fire. I may lose my head or just expire. I'm trying to breathe enough to get me through today. I'm thinking thoughts outside of my head as I'm sitting here alone in bed, and I am wondering more than enough on things you had to say. I may lay down, but I cannot sleep. My thoughts, they race grimly creeping. I think I might need some time away, but I'm crazy. Crazy, oh, so crazy. I don't care to leave my bed. My mind's awake, it walks instead, and my body's tired enough. I lay a lump of clay. Some say I'll die without bread, but this ruminating don't need fed, and my head is full enough. It eats itself away as thoughts they wave my brain goodbye. The vicious cycles fly, and the food for my mind is an overcooked souffle. But I'm crazy. Through and through, but not as crazy as you, but still crazy, going crazy. I'm going crazy from the things that you have said. Muy loco and cabeza. So crazy in the head. I'm really angry, I'm mostly mad in that off the rocker kind of fed, and I may be full-blown enough, but I am not yet that. So crazy called the local train, which slipped the tracks towards insane, and saying it had enough. Now where's the matter's hat and my overwound cuckoo clock? Strikes a chime that just won't stop, and the wheels go round and round, around and round and flat. And I'm crazy. Not as crazy as you, still crazy, going crazy. I have rode this train before, it's not my first time through the door of crazy, crazy, going crazy from the things that you have said. Muy loco and cabeza, so crazy in the head. I'm going crazy from the things you have sung and said. Muy loco en cabeza, so crazy in the head. Muy loco en cabeza, so crazy in the head.
Did you know that the original title for the Halloween movie was going to be called Babysitter Murders? Something tells me it wouldn't have... I don't know that it would be the legendary that it is if they would have went with the name Babysitter Murders instead of Halloween. Anyway, that has nothing to do with what just happened. I just had Mr. Chris Meredith in the studio playing a couple songs with me and doing some talking. I'd like to thank Chris for coming in, hanging out with me, playing some new music. And what I'm going to do right now is I've got sponsors. I've got to, if it wasn't for sponsors, I wouldn't even be able to do this show. So... before we go to a commercial break, I'm going to tell you one thing. Locals Only Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. Catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well. For the Splatter Tribe, original music is showcased. Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon. And Bourbon Barrel Tavern as well. I'm going to take a short break.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night Locals Only Showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Let me introduce myself. Raised in Illinois, brought up near the cornfields. I'm a country boy. I don't mean to start up no big controversy, but if you ain't heard it before, you're gonna hear it from me. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? This kind of music's been around somewhat longer than me. It's even been written on a page of history. I'll make it easy on you, just count to 3. Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee. If it ain't country, what is rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? Come on, take a ride, Chuck Berry's gonna drive, chasing down Maybelline. Jerry Lee, they call him the killer, had a bride just 13. And Elvis always did call Memphis home. You know they say he's dead, I can't believe he's gone. If it ain't country, what is rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? Where was it born at? Where did it grow? Say it started in Memphis 65 years ago. If it ain't country, what is a rock and roll? If it ain't country, it just ain't rock and roll.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Culpepper Express and their song, If It Ain't Country. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Jeffrey Allsip, who's very, very, very supportive of the Wednesday night original music showcase at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. And speaking of that, this Wednesday night we have Ethan Coomer, we've got JV Country, and we have Mr. Brett Fisher. So Brett Fisher, Ethan Coomer, and JV Country this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown E-Town. We start up at 8 o'clock. We go to about 10. Spend hump day night with us at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern. All right, it's that time of the show where what I do, I like to call it Click It, Pick It, and Play It. What is Click It, Pick It, and Play It? It's from my gigantic database of music I have right here. What I do is I don't decide. What I do is I close my eyes. I look in the other direction. It's a double eyes closed and look in the other direction. No way I can cheat. And I scroll through this database of music for the last 10 years of local music, and I just randomly pick a song and I randomly play it. It's called Click It, Pick It, Play It, and it's time now to see. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to click it. I'm going to pick it. This is South of Never, the Saint and the Sinner. I clicked it. I picked it.
The depths of my belief, and see through the eyes of which I grieve. When no one seems to understand, you hold the world within your hand. You're the saint and the sinner. You want it all. The end of a beginner before the fall. At a loss of the cause of hopeless fear. Torn between what I've seen and what I hear. When no one seems to understand, you hold the world within your hand. You're the saint and the sinner. You want it all. The end of a beginner before the fall.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Abby Henderson and her song Catacombs. And right before that, we played some South of Never, The Saint and the Sinner. That was the Click It, Pick It, Play It song of the week. Before I get out of here, I'm going to tell you, the heaviest pumpkin ever made, ever grown, was 2,624 pounds. The heaviest pumpkin ever grown, 2,528 pounds. Anyway, it has nothing to do with nothing except for it's October, and I'm just giving you some silly October Halloween facts. Listen, people, support local music, support local art, support local business, take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves. You support yourselves by supporting local. Don't forget this Wednesday night, Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We got Brett Fisher, we've got Ethan Coomer, and we've got JV Country, and we're going to start at 8 o'clock for the Splatter Tribe Original Music Showcase. Come out, hang out with us. It's a good time. You can drink a beverage. You can just hang. You don't have to drink a beverage. You can drink a beverage if you'd like, though. It's Bourbon Barrel Tavern, and we spend hump day evening with us right there. Otherwise, I will be back here next Sunday night with some more local original music. Till then, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I'm Luie, and I'm out. Peace. Everybody have a good week.
Locals only. Luie rocks.